people. So, young man, I will repeat it 100 times that Jonathan was not our brother. If you vote for me, if Nigerians think I won't do that Oron Bridge, I will do it. Because I will abandon the so-called coastal road, because that's a road for stealing.
Hello and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist. Today we are diving deep into some controversial statements made by the former governor of Rivers State, Rotimi Amaechi, regarding the highly debated Lagos-Calabar coastal road. So during a recent X-Space chat, Amaechi made some remarks that have left many Nigerians scratching their heads. In one breath, he seems to dismiss the entire project, and in the next, he appears to backtrack. We have the clip, and we are going to break it all down for you. So let's take a listen.
Until I got NDDC to fix that part of the road. Now, let me tell you this story, why I laugh at the so-called coastal road. If you do the bridge from, what's this place in Akwa Ibom? Oron in Akwa Ibom. You do that bridge to Calabar, you have completed East-West Road. Up to today, nobody has done it. Why did Jonathan, as president of Nigeria, who had resources, not do it for the South people? So, young man, I will repeat it 100 times that Jonathan was not our brother. If you vote for me, if Nigerians think I won't do that Oron Bridge, I will do it. Because I will abandon the so-called coastal road, because that's a road for stealing. If you complete the road from Calabar to Oron and fix the East-West Road, it's the same thing as coastal road now. Why waste 13 trillion or is it 33 trillion naira when people are dying of hunger? So, young man, Jonathan is not our brother.
All right.
So, good afternoon, Your Excellency. My question is very straight. You said you're going to stop the coastal road because it's an avenue for corruption. So the question is, are you also going to stop the Sokoto-Badagry coastal road, and an extension? Which other policies of the APC are you going to reverse when you if you become president?
Thank God you said you asked this question. I didn't say I will stop the coastal road. I just told you, I said that, look, in place of the coastal road, if I were this government, we should just have done the bridge from Oron to Calabar. Once you do the bridge from Oron to Calabar and you expand the East-West Road, you achieve the same objective as the coastal road. And I'm saying that the money you are spending building the coastal road will have been saved, because what we need in the South is a motorable road, and the East-West Road should be made motorable. Currently, it's not motorable. Everybody knows that. Currently, there is no link between Akwa Ibom and Cross River. People from Cross River are suffering. They can't even they can't go to any part of Nigeria. They are locked in, and some of them are still talking about APC. What APC nonsense is that? Now, I will not stop any of those roads if they are viable. I'm not talking about reversing on this interview. We're not talking about reversing any project. So it was good you asked that question. I'm not going to reverse projects, but I will prioritize. What is prioritization? The priority for me is, how do Nigerians feed? So how many people, and how do I get people from Cross River to come out to Akwa Ibom? Because the moment people from Cross River can come out to Akwa Ibom, and Akwa Ibom people can go to Port Harcourt, and Port Harcourt people can go to what is it called? Bayelsa, and Bayelsa people can go to Delta, and Delta people can go to Edo. You have done East-West Road. So I'm not saying we are going to stop the coastal road. I'm just saying that priority is of importance to me. So while we may, at the end of the day, fund those roads, if we have the money to fund it, we will first focus on how do I put money in the pockets of Nigerians? How do I make Nigerians happy? That's what I said.
All right, let's analyze what we've just heard. In the first clip, Rotimi Amaechi's stance is crystal clear, or so it seems. He's speaking passionately about the need for a bridge connecting Oron in Akwa Ibom State to Calabar in Cross River State. He argues that completing this bridge and fixing the existing East-West Road would effectively serve the same purpose as the much more expensive coastal highway. He even goes as far as to call the coastal road project a road for stealing. He explicitly states, "I will abandon the so-called coastal road." He further pledges that if he were in power, he would do that Oron Bridge. The initial statement is a direct and unambiguous dismissal of the coastal road project in favor of what he presents as a more practical and cost-effective alternative. He frames it as a matter of common sense and fiscal responsibility, questioning why the government would spend trillions on a new road when existing infrastructure could be improved to achieve a similar outcome. Now, let's look at the second clip. Amaechi's tone and message takes a noticeable turn. When directly asked if he would stop the coastal road, he denies ever saying he would. He claimed he didn't say he would stop the project, but rather that he would prioritize. He says, "I didn't say I would stop the coastal road." He then reframed his position, stating that in place of the coastal road, the government should have just done the bridge from Oron to Calabar. You see, as our politicians, they lie. Before he don't say he go abandon him, he said that he will abandon when he just dey scatter mouth. He said he go abandon him, but now he don't backtrack, saying that he never said so. So this is a significant shift in language from "I will abandon" to "I didn't say I would stop." There's a clear attempt to soften his earlier more definite statement. He moves from a position of outright rejection to one of prioritization, suggesting that while other road projects might be viable, his focus will be on what he deems more urgent, like feeding Nigeria and ensuring connectivity within the South-South region. He emphasizes that people of Cross River are locked in and that providing them with access to other parts of Nigeria is his main concern. So, what's my critical take on this? Frankly, this is a classic case of politicians speaking from both sides of their mouth. Amaechi's initial statement was unequivocal. He used strong language like abandon and road for stealing. There was no ambiguity. However, when confronted with direct implication of his own words, he backpedaled, claiming he was merely talking about prioritization. This is not just a simple misstatement. It is a significant contradiction that raises serious questions about his consistency and trustworthiness as a leader. Let's be clear, abandoning a project and prioritizing other projects are two very different things. One implies a complete halt and rejection, while the other suggests a reordering of importance. For a politician of Amaechi's stature, who has held significant position of power, including Minister of Transportation, to make such a glaring contradictory statement is deeply concerning. It suggests either a lack of clear policy conviction or a willingness to say what seems politically convenient at the moment. Furthermore, he attempts to position himself as a champion of the South-South by focusing on the Oron Bridge, while simultaneously dismissing a major infrastructure project that would also benefit the region. Is a masterful piece of political maneuvering. He's trying to appeal to a specific segment of the population by highlighting a more localized project while simultaneously criticizing a larger national one. This could be seen as an attempt to score cheap political points and sow division. The real issue here is not just about the road or the bridge. It's about the kind of leadership we expect in Nigeria. We need leaders who are clear, consistent, and accountable for their words. When a politician can so easily and shamelessly contradict themselves, it erodes public trust and makes it difficult for citizens to make informed decisions. Rotimi Amaechi's statements on the Lagos-Calabar coastal road are a perfect example of the kind of political doublespeak that has plagued our nations for too long. We deserve better. That's all the time we have for today on Oba's Trending Gist. What do you think about Rotimi Amaechi's comment? Do you think he was just prioritizing, or was he caught in a lie? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more trending gist, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.